Relive the laughs of Sanford and Son, the groundbreaking 1970s sitcom starring Red Fox and Demond Wilson. In this Then and Now edition for 2025, we spotlight the cast's incredible transformations. From rising stars to legends, discover where they are today. Number 1. Lynn Hamilton. At 42 years old, when Sanford and Son premiered in 1972, Lynn Hamilton brought warmth and wit to Donna Harris, Lamont's steady girlfriend and a school principal who often clashed with Fred's old-school humor in memorable episodes. Her portrayal added heart and realism to the show's family dynamics. After the series ended in 1977, she continued a prolific career, shining in films like The 7-Ups and television staples, including 227, Roots, The Next Generations, Moesha, and even guest spots on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, earning praise for her versatile supporting roles across decades in Hollywood. Lynn Hamilton passed away on June 19, 2025, at the age of 95 from natural causes. Number 2. Nathaniel Taylor. At 34 years old, when Sanford and Son debuted in 1972, Nathaniel Taylor captured the street-smart charm of Rollo Larson, Lamont's flashy best friend and occasional schemer who brought comic relief through his get-rich-quick ideas and loyalty in the Junkyard Crew. His role highlighted the vibrant community ties in the show. Post-series in 1977, Taylor appeared in films like The Choir Boys and TV shows including Adam 12 and Fantasy Island, though his career slowed in later years, focusing on smaller roles that kept his cool persona alive in occasional guest spots. Nathaniel Taylor passed away on February 27, 2019, at the age of 80 from a heart attack. Number 3. Whitman Mayo. Joining Sanford and Son at age 42 in 1972, Whitman Mayo endeared audiences as Grady Wilson, Fred's dim-witted yet lovable buddy, whose slow-talking antics and wide-eyed innocence sparked endless laughs, often filling in at the junkyard with memorable one-liners. His chemistry with Red Foxx became a fan favorite. After the show wrapped in 1977, Mayo starred in his own spin-off Grady, which ran briefly and continued thriving with roles in Different Strokes, The Love Boat, and films like DC Cab, cementing his status as a comedy staple through the 1980s and beyond. Whitman Mayo passed away on May 22, 2001, at the age of 70 from a heart attack. Number 4. Don Bexley. Don Bexley was 62 years old when he stepped into Sanford and Son in 1972, portraying Bubba Bexley, the easygoing junkyard helper and Fred's poker pal, whose folksy wisdom and gentle humor grounded the show's wild energy in heartfelt moments. His character added a layer of neighborhood camaraderie. Following the 1977 finale, Bexley's screen time dwindled, but he made warm appearances in shows like The Jeffersons and films including Norman, Is That You?, cherishing his legacy as a beloved elder in black comedy until health issues sidelined him. Don Bexley passed away on April 15, 1997, at the age of 87 from heart and kidney failure. Number 5. LaWanda Page. At 52 years old during the 1972 launch of Sanford and Son, LaWanda Page ignited the screen as Aunt Esther Anderson, Fred's pious sister-in-law, whose fiery Bible-thumping clashes with his irreverence delivered some of the series' sharpest zingers, blending sass and spirituality. Her dynamic with Foxx was electric. After 1977, Page toured as a stand-up comedian, guested on Martin and the Amos and Andy Show revivals, and appeared in films like Friday the 13th, her bold presence influencing generations of comedic timing in TV and stage. LaWanda Page passed away on September 14, 2002, at the age of 81 from complications of diabetes. Number 6. Demond Wilson. Demond Wilson burst onto Sanford and Son at just 26 years old in 1972, embodying Lamont Sanford, the frustrated yet devoted son navigating his stubborn father's antics with eye-rolling exasperation and youthful rebellion, making their father-son bond the emotional core of the sitcom. His performance resonated deeply. Post-1977, Wilson starred in Baby, I'm Back, wrote books on faith, and transitioned to acting in films like The Organization, while his charisma carried him through guest roles on shows like The Love Boat. Now 79 years old in 2025, Demond Wilson lives retired in Las Vegas, leading the Restoration House of America nonprofit for ex-inmates and sharing faith-based messages on social media. Number 7. Redd Foxx. Redd Foxx was 50 years old when Sanford and Son launched in 1972, revolutionizing TV as Fred G. Sanford, the cantankerous junk dealer whose fake heart attacks and razor-sharp insults to Lamont defined the era's bold black comedy, drawing 30 million viewers weekly and breaking racial barriers. His raw stand-up roots fueled the show's authenticity. After the 1977 end, Foxx headlined his own variety show, starred in films like Norman, Is That You?, and returned to Vegas stages, influencing comics like Eddie Murphy with his unfiltered humor. Redd Foxx passed away on October 11, 1991, at the age of 68 from a heart attack. Number 8. Hal Williams. Hal Williams joined Sanford and Son at age 34 in 1972, playing the affable Officer Smith, the patient white cop whose straight-laced demeanor clashed hilariously with Fred's schemes, adding interracial warmth and satire to the neighborhood antics over 4 seasons. His steady presence grounded the chaos. Post-1977, Williams shone as Harley Foster on The Waltons, led as Lester Jenkins on 227 with Marla Gibbs, and appeared in films like Guess Who and Flight, building a 50-year legacy of versatile character work across TV and cinema. Now 86 years old in 2025, Hal Williams continues acting, reprising his role as Autry in Matlock's 10th episode this year. Number 9. Gregory Sierra. At 35 years old during the 1972 premiere of Sanford and Son, Gregory Sierra infused Julio Fuentes with fiery passion and cultural pride as the fiery Latino neighbor whose feuds with Fred sparked timely social commentary wrapped in laughs, appearing in over 20 episodes. His intensity elevated ensemble scenes. After 1977, Sierra became a TV icon as Detective Chano Amengual on Barney Miller, guested on Miami Vice and Hill Street Blues, and voiced characters in animated series, showcasing his dramatic range in projects like The Flying Nun remake. Gregory Sierra passed away on January 4, 2021, at the age of 83 from stomach and liver cancer. Number 10. Fritzi Burr. Fritzi Burr was 48 years old when she appeared in Sanford and Son in 1972, delivering a memorable one-off as the flustered woman on plane whose awkward encounter with Fred unleashed classic airline chaos and quick-witted banter in a standout episode. Her comedic timing shone briefly but brightly. Following the series, Burr racked up credits in shows like Happy Days, The Jeffersons, and Three's Company, plus films including The Apple Dumpling Gang, her reliable everyman roles adding quirky charm to 1970s and 1980s family comedies until her later guest spots. Fritzi Burr passed away on January 17, 2003, at the age of 78 from natural causes. Number 11. Raymond Allen. Raymond Allen entered Sanford and Son at 43 years old in 1972, portraying Uncle Woodrow Anderson, Esther's mild-mannered husband, whose rare visits brought awkward family tensions and gentle humor to Fred's barbs, appearing in key holiday episodes. His understated style balanced the louder antics. After 1977, Allen recurred as Uncle Melvin on Good Times, played Leroy on Eamon for 6 seasons, and guested on What's Happening. And The Love Boat, his warm paternal figures endearing him to audiences in black sitcoms through the 1980s. Raymond Allen passed away on August 10, 2020, at the age of 91 from respiratory illness. Number 12. Pat Morita. Pat Morita was 40 years old when he joined Sanford and Son in 1972, stealing scenes as Ah Chu, the soft-spoken Asian junkyard worker whose broken English and unflappable calm provided hilarious contrasts to Fred's outbursts in several episodes. His subtle humor highlighted cultural quirks. After the 1977 wrap, Morita skyrocketed to fame with an Oscar nomination for The Karate Kid as wise Mr. Miyagi, starred in its sequels, voiced the Emperor in Mulan, and guested on shows like The Huleys, blending martial arts lore with comedic depth across Hollywood blockbusters and TV. Pat Morita passed away on November 24, 2005, at the age of 73 from kidney failure. Number 13, Noam Pitlik. Noam Pitlik entered Sanford and Son at 40 years old in 1972, portraying Officer Swanhauser, the bumbling second cop to Smitty, whose earnest but inept policing led to chaotic pursuits and Fred's sly escapes, adding slapstick flair to the duo's neighborhood patrols. His physical comedy clicked. Post-1977, Pitlik directed over 100 episodes of Barney Miller, earning 3 Emmy nods, helmed Taxi and Night Court, and acted sparingly in films like No Deposit, No Return. His behind-the-scenes talent-shaping 1970s and 1980s sitcom gold while keeping a low-key, on-screen presence. Noam Pitlik passed away on February 18, 1999, at the age of 66, cause undisclosed. Number 14, Marlene Clark. Marlene Clark was 35 years old during her 1972 stint on Sanford and Son, captivating as Janet Lawson, Lamont's sophisticated love interest, whose poised demeanor and career ambitions sparked romantic tension and growth in the Sanford household across a few key arcs. Her elegance shone. After the series, Clark starred in blaxploitation gems like Slaughter and Black Mama, White Mama, appeared in films such as 5 on the Black Hand Side, and later in TV, including an episode of Kojak, her trailblazing roles championing strong black women in cinema through the 1970s before stepping back for theater work. Marlene Clark passed away on May 18, 2023, at the age of 85, cause undisclosed. Number 15, Frank Nelson. Frank Nelson, at 61 years old in 1972, brought his signature nasal voice to the co-pilot in a classic Sanford and Son episode, turning a routine flight into uproarious mayhem as Fred's complaints escalated into airborne absurdity, echoing his decades of radio and TV cameos. His timing was impeccable. Post-show, Nelson continued voicing characters on the Jack Benny program reruns and guested on shows like The Flintstones animated specials and Here's Lucy, his versatile announcer style entertaining audiences from the golden age of radio into late 1970s TV until health faded his spotlight. Frank Nelson passed away on September 12, 1986, at the age of 75 from cancer. Number 16, Slappy White. Slappy White was 51 years old when appearing on Sanford and Son in 1972, playing Melvin, the smooth-talking hustler whose shady deals and quick cons entangled Fred in laugh-out-loud scams during guest spots that amplified the show's streetwise edge. His delivery was pure vaudeville. After 1977, White opened for Red Fox in Vegas Reviews, guested on The Flip Wilson Show and the Richard Pryor specials, and acted in films like Fire Sale, his stand-up roots fueling a career that bridged old-school black comedy with modern TV variety through the 1980s. Slappy White passed away on November 7, 1995, at the age of 74 from a heart attack. Number 17, Nancy Kulp. Nancy Kulp was 51 years old when she guested on Sanford and Son in 1972, playing May Hopkins, the no-nonsense wife of Officer Hopkins, whose sharp wit and domestic spats added layers of marital comedy to the cop duo's episodes, blending her signature dry humor from past roles. Her timing was spot on. After the series, Kulp recurred as Miss Jane Hathaway on the Beverly Hillbillies reruns and taught drama at a North Carolina college, while making occasional TV appearances on shows like The Love Boat and in films including the return of the Beverly Hillbillies, her career bridging classic sitcoms with educational pursuits until retirement. Nancy Kulp passed away on February 3, 1991, at the age of 69 from cancer. Number 18. Arnold Johnson. Arnold Johnson joined Sanford and Son at 51 years, old in 1972, embodying George F. Hutton, the pompous yet bumbling rival junk dealer whose over-the-top boasts and failed one-upmanship with Fred-fueled territorial laughs in recurring arcs. His bombastic style was a riot. Post-1977, Johnson voiced the original Kool-Aid Man in commercials for over a decade, appeared in films like Come Back Charleston Blue and The Brother from Another Planet, and guested on Starsky and Hutch, his deep voice and commanding presence making him a go-to for authoritative yet comedic figures in 1970s blaxploitation and TV. Arnold Johnson passed away on April 10, 2000, at the age of 78 from renal failure. Number 19. Davis Roberts. Davis Roberts entered Sanford and Son at 55 years old in 1972, playing Dr. Caldwell, the compassionate family physician whose calm advice often cut through Fred's hypochondriac rants with gentle authority and subtle wit in health-themed episodes. His gravitas added depth. Following 1977, Roberts, shown as Benson's father on the hit sitcom Benson for several seasons, appeared in Roots miniseries and guested on shows like The Jeffersons and Hill Street Blues, plus films including The Great White Hope, his dignified portrayals of mentors and elders enriching Black representation in primetime TV across 2 decades. Davis Roberts passed away on July 18, 1993, at the age of 76 from emphysema. Thanks for watching this Then and Now journey through Sanford and Son's timeless cast. Like and subscribe for more nostalgic spotlights.